Another question. A question that I often hear: what does it mean to be saved? Now, when I hear this question, I have to think about my own testimony. And when I think about my testimony, I remember going to this church in Terre Haute, Indiana, St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church. And as I was joining the church, my family had already joined. My family had already been part of the ministry. I was hesitant. And y'all have heard my testimony. The reason why I was hesitant is because I knew that I was going to have to be baptized, because I know that was part of the church's mission. And going to another church as I was growing up, I got to watch and I got to see at this one church, this more charismatic church, that a person, he went down into the water, and when he got up, he started shouting in the water to a young boy that didn't know no better. That was confusing to me. And I said to the Lord, my God, right then and there, in confusion and my ignorance, if that's the way I got to come, I'm not coming. And so my mother gives us her sons these Bibles, and I started reading and making my way from Genesis all the way to Matthew chapter 19, verse 24. I get to hear this gospel message. Now, I haven't gotten to the words of Paul yet, and so I'm not understanding what it means to be saved, but I'm hearing about this gift of salvation. And so, hesitantly, the music is going, and the church doors of the church are opened, and I make my way out into the aisle. And I'm really trying not to make my way up, but I'm walking towards the pastor. And when I get to the pastor, I sit there and say, I believe I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior, but I accepted the gift of salvation, and you keep talking about what it means to be saved. Could you explain to me, what does it mean to be saved? And he clearly shared with me, what it means to be saved is to be delivered. To be delivered from the wrath, the condemnation, to be delivered, to be brought in, to be made whole. The gift of salvation is the gift from God that gives you that. So we're speaking on the same terms. What's your name, by the way? Robert. Well, Robert, this is like it was yesterday. This is more than 40 years ago. Well, Robert, if you say that you confess with your mouth and believed in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord, you are saved.